Nvidia has just done what no company in the history of the stock market has ever achieved. It has officially become the world's first $4 trillion public company. Yes, you heard that right. The same company that once focused on gaming GPUs is now rewriting the very rules of global finance and technology. As of today, Nvidia's stock surged past $164 per share, pushing its market value above the unthinkable $4 trillion mark. This puts it ahead of every tech titan, even Apple and Microsoft, both of which are floating below that level. In a world driven by artificial intelligence, Nvidia is no longer just a chip maker, it is the engine behind the AI revolution. But let's not forget, this didn't happen overnight. Nvidia's insane rise has been years in the making, but the explosion we're seeing now is almost entirely fueled by AI, especially the H100 and the upcoming Blackwell Series R, the foundation on which giants like Google, Meta, and Amazon are building their artificial intelligence empires. These chips are not just powering language models, they're fueling self-driving cars, building AI data centers, optimizing robotics, and running neural networks that mimic the human brain. Nvidia isn't just winning, it's defining the game. In Q1 of 2025, Nvidia posted a jaw-dropping revenue of over $44 billion and a net income of $18.8 billion. That's not just profit, it's domination. And the company's forecast for the next quarter is even more bullish. Analysts now believe that Nvidia alone could cross $5 trillion in market cap in the next 12 to 18 months. If the AI boom continues at this pace, that would make it bigger than the entire GDP of countries like Japan or Germany. Let that sink in for a moment. A company that started by making gaming graphics cards might soon be more valuable than entire national economies. The magnitude of this shift isn't just financial, it's geopolitical. As Nvidia becomes the core supplier of AI compute power, governments around the world are watching closely. The US has already limited exports of Nvidia's most powerful chips to China, fearing that AI power in the wrong hands could become a national security threat. But even with these restrictions, Nvidia's demand hasn't slowed. Companies are literally fighting to get their hands on Nvidia's chips, placing orders months in advance, sometimes years. This $4 trillion milestone has changed the global tech landscape. Just 5 years ago, Nvidia wasn't even in the top 5 most valuable companies in the world. Today, it's number 1. This is not just a success story, it's a warning shot to every company that underestimated the rise of AI. Nvidia saw the future before anyone else, positioned itself at the center of the storm, and is now reaping the rewards. But the question now is, can they hold the lead? Competitors like AMD, Intel, and even new players in China are racing to build alternatives. But none of them, so far, have the architecture, scale, or partnerships that Nvidia has built. For now, they're simply too far ahead. This is more than a financial achievement. It signals that the global economy is undergoing a radical shift from oil and manufacturing to data and intelligence. Nvidia is no longer just a company. It is the infrastructure of the AI future. Every data center, every autonomous vehicle, every next-gen AI tool relies in some way on the silicon built by Jensen Huang's team. And if things continue at this pace, Nvidia might not just become the most valuable company in the world, it could become the most powerful. So what does this mean for investors, for governments, and for ordinary people? It means we're entering a new era, an AI-first world, where whoever controls the compute power controls the narrative. Nvidia's $4 trillion valuation is not just a market state, it's a warning bell. The world is changing faster than we can imagine, and those who adapt will thrive. Those who don't will be left behind. If you found this update, on this channel, we dive deep into the macro shifts that are changing everything from trade wars and currency collapses to the AI arms race and market shocks. Subscribe to MacroMotive now and turn on notifications, because in a world this unstable, information isn't just power, it's survival.